I used to think that I knew how to bake red velvet cakes until I utilized this recipe. It's an absolute game changer. It gave everything 100% minus nothing. And if you actually want to know what I am talking about, please stay tuned. Hi, you are welcome to Cake Home. And on this channel, we talk about everything that has to do with cake, the mishaps that comes alongside with baking and cake business. So if this is of interest to you, you may want to consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. But on today's video, we are going to be discussing the unique and exquisite red velvet cake recipe you wouldn't want to miss out. We started off with preparing both the surface and every other thing we'll be needing to make this cake, as you've seen in the video, cleaning off the surface and then lining our pan. There is usually no best option. It's totally up to you. You could use the cake release spray, or you could use oil, flour butter, or whatever it is that you most prefer. I am always used to using the baking paper to line my pans, and that's exactly what I have done. So next on the list, we started off preparing every ingredient that we are going to be using. The exact measurement of the ingredients used are going to be listed in the description box below. But meanwhile, you would notice that I'm preparing these ingredients in different bowls because I'm trying to be a bit distinct and just for you to get a clearer picture of what I am doing. So besides the flour and the sugar you've noted has been put aside, you would notice that I have prepared my buttermilk. Please, if you do not know how to do that, just scroll through my videos. You will definitely find a very short video on how to do it. So I proceeded to combining my mixtures. First was the oil, the sugar. I added in the eggs and then my flavor. Brought in my who send you hand whisk. Don't mind me, please. So I gave it a good whisk and then I set that aside. So in the bowl containing flour, I added on baking powder, baking soda, salt, red color, and then cocoa powder. Give that a good mix as well. And then I added the flour mixture into the sugar, oil, and egg mixture, just as seen in the video. That is my signature statement. So at this point, have you subscribed? Have you liked? And have you shared? If this video is actually giving you value, this is the only way you could say thank you. Or you can also leave a kind comment to us. We would definitely appreciate it. So you know and you remember that we need to sieve our flour mixtures. Definitely you need to sieve it just to take away every other impurity. Remember this mic who sent you hand whisk? It has come back again. And at this point, I started adding in the milk and the lemon juice. That was actually what I used to do the buttermilk. So I gave it a good whisk. And remember that once you have your flour in your wet mixtures, you need to be gentle about it so you don't activate gluten. In another video after this, we are going to be discussing what gluten does to your cake and possibly to your body. And these are the reasons why you should consider subscribing to this channel, because every video is packed with so much value you wouldn't want to miss that will be of a good help, great help to your baking business. We've poured our batter into our already prepared pans and it is moving straight into the oven. So the leftover, the ones that are remaining in the bowl that couldn't really fit so much into a pan, and of course, you know, the family also has to enjoy, the family and friends and possibly well wishers. I pour them into the cupcake liners to be baked as well. So after a few minutes of baking at 150 degrees, that is what I bake, but it could differ depending on the oven you are using. I would always advise anyone who is baking, take your time and learn the oven that you're using and know how and when to adjust it. After a few minutes, we have this beautiful piece. Look at that. Even the cupcakes that were made from it came out really nice. To tell you how nice the recipe is, the cake itself actually came out so lovely. I had already wrapped one that I brought out from the oven and I realized I needed to show you. So I went back to get it to show you. Look at that. Just look at this. Look at this. Is it not beautiful? Is this cake not lovely? We are going to test it together. Let's first of all wrap the cake. That is what I do. Pro tip: I tend to wrap my cakes from the oven immediately. I don't even allow it to cool. It could differ with you. You could do whatever that suits you. This is what suits me. I took out my baking papers and then I wrapped them in cling fling and I popped them straight into the fridge, and that is it. It helps to keep my cakes moist and lovely without losing any form of moisture, if I should put it that way. Afterwards, we are going to be testing this cake together. I'm going to be testing it using one of the cupcakes. Oh my God. This is heavenly. Mm. Hey, please do not fail to subscribe, share, like this video, and this recipe is a must have for every baker. And I'm giving it out for free. Please share with your friends, share with your well wishers, share with anyone you think would benefit from this. And if you live in the neighborhood, because the remaining cupcakes are for friends and well wishers. If you have watched to this extent, I am so grateful. Thank you so much for watching. Until I come your way again with another mind blowing video, please stay tuned, stay blessed, and keep baking.